What's going on? It's Shadowblades here. I'm going to give you a tutorial about the MC clubhouses and how to start them, how to run them, and what to do. So first things first, you're going to buy yourself you need an MC clubhouse to start, and then you can get into the businesses. So the MC clubhouse is in a foreclosure. And then if you see at the top here it says clubhouses, bunkers, hangars, etc. Just click clubhouses. So the ones in the city are a bit more. If you want to go cheap like I did, it's out here. It doesn't really matter. Cheapest one's 200,000. It doesn't really matter where your clubhouse is because the only time you need to go to your clubhouse is to buy a factory. Everything else that's in the factory is run through the factory. So I do already have a clubhouse and I'm inside it right now. Right there is the jukebox to control whatever you want playing music-wise in here. And then out to the right here is your clubhouse office where you can organize missions with friends and stuff. They're pretty good. They are currently having a double points on it right now. Double points, double money on this and selling your businesses. So this is double points right now, so if anybody wants to take a look at that. I think you need a couple players to do it. They come in every so often. Actually, it looks like I could do it right now. But yeah, they're good little missions. They make you a little bit of money. And right now it's double points, double money, so I'd definitely look into that. Now the exit is right there. And then I believe my garage is right here. You can store all your bikes and stuff. And then what's important about the clubhouse is right here. Now you need to be in an online lobby or a solo public lobby. There's different ways to do these things. So what you want to do is log into it. Now I do already own the cocaine lockup and the weed farm, so that's under businesses you own. But when you go to buy, as you can see, all the different categories: forgeries, weed, counterfeit cash, methamphetamine, and cocaine. Now pretty much what you're paying for is the location. It doesn't really make a difference on where you're going. So if you want to look, you go to the thing you're selecting and view on map. Now this is actually really close, so I'm actually probably going to buy this one because I like that up there. The difference between delivering is pretty much if you buy one in the city, you have to drive out of the city. Ooh, that's not a nice one. And if you're in... so if you're here, you'd have to drive it up north. But if you're north, you have to drive it south. It pretty much changes via the missions. So you're pretty much just paying for the location, whether you want to start in the city and work your way out to the desert, or if you want to start in the desert and work your way to the city. It's up to you. That one's actually not a bad location, I don't think. But anyway, I'm going to go with this one. This one. So confirm, because it's really close to. So that's that. So you leave there. Exit. So each factory you get has to be upgraded as well to make the most amount of profit. Now, right now it is double money, so I definitely suggest looking into that. Because even like if it wasn't double money, if you're just if you're just starting out and it's not double money, then your business without upgrades will actually not make you a profit if you're buying the supplies. If you steal the supplies, yes, but if you're buying the supplies, no. But now with double money, it will actually still make you a profit, which is good. So yeah, definitely take a look into that. I think most of the places take between an hour and 2 hours to fully do a resupply. It takes 10 minutes for the resupplies to get there if you're buying it, and then it takes about an hour or two, depending on which factory you own and how well upgraded everybody is. Okay. There it is right there. Ooh, hello. So the best selling one is the cocaine, then the meth, then the counterfeit, then the weed, then the, like, in the same order it's cheapest to buy it is the less profit. The most expensive is the most profit, but the location is what you pay for and the price of the factory. Has nothing to do with its output. Okay, so first thing you got to do is set it up. It's going to just give you a little mini mission.
Hey, you know what you just saw? You just saw potential. Get these supplies and you'll turn those empty rooms into a real business. Let's go.
Now the one downside to this is you can get people that will blow you up. There's griefers and stuff out there that will try and blow you up with pretty much what I'm driving. Now I don't blow people up, I just use it because it's one of the fastest vehicles. And it's definitely deadly with like rockets. I think there's 20 something rockets on it, and then flares to, if somebody's trying to lock onto you, you can pop flares. Which is pretty good, but it costs, I did the figuring on it. To upgrade it and everything, it costs almost $5 million with the discount if you get the terabyte first and do the 5 missions, or $6 million all in without buying it. Because you do need to buy the terabyte anyway to upgrade it. The upgrades cost a lot, and then to add the actual upgrade station in it for the bike is another, I think, 500,000 or 600,000. So yeah, it does add up. Might as well do the discount. It's going to save you $1 million, which is definitely worth it. As I said before, I actually live in the country, so most times my Wi-Fi runs a little slow and ends up making smaller lobbies. So that makes it a lot easier. And just because it's double points and double money, I would definitely suggest getting into these. When it's not double points, double money, it doesn't make as much. I find, now I usually do 1 resupply at a time, because that keeps your vehicles down to 1 or 2. And then I sell it when it's all done that. So it keeps it lower vehicles. But so the weed factory makes maybe, I think, about 50 grand profit without being double points. Now, double points, double money, now it's going to be over 100 grand. Let's see the other one. The cocaine lockup does make almost 100 grand. I think it's like 80,000. So it is actually worth it, the cocaine lockup. Obviously, I'm just starting up the meth lockup, so I don't know 100%, but I'm going to guess it's probably 60 or 70,000, just because it's in the middle range in between them. Actually, probably 70,000 per hour that it does in-game. So that's definitely worth looking into. Whoa. So all you got to do is do this setup mission to get it started. You can steal supplies for it or buy supplies. Now, stealing supplies will pretty much set you up on a mission like this. You go and retrieve something, some sort of vehicle that's carrying all the supplies you need, or you can buy it for 75,000. If you have your places upgraded, it will always make you a profit of a certain amount. If it's not upgraded, which I'll show you the upgrades in just a second, you will actually not make a profit off of some businesses at all. Because if you're only buying it. So I'll show you what I mean in a second here. I don't know if it's just me, but watching this just makes me think of Breaking Bad. So everything in each area, that's going to be your most important thing. Your laptop, because that's how you do everything within your businesses, your MC businesses. So, alright, let's go.
Alright, they got it. Production is a go. This is Long John Teabag signing off.
This is so Breaking Bad. Need to hire on Jesse. I'll take over Walter White's position. I'll be the one that's going crazy. Okay, so this is where I'm talking about. So resupply. Resupply, you have two options. Okay, yeah, I know, but at least it won't show me. Darn. So resupply, now I just did the setup mission, so it does give you a full level of stock. Resupply will give you an option of buying supplies, or under that is stealing supplies. Stealing supplies will only get you like maybe that much on the bar, as you can see. You might get maybe that much per mission, so it takes quite a few missions to fill it up. And all of this supplies will barely maybe get to, say, here. So it's a lot of work to get them. So I would suggest buying your upgrades so that you can buy the supplies. So as you can see, there's 3 upgrades. The first 2 are the most important for profit. Security upgrade, if you have a lot of extra money and you want to, it's good. But all it does is stops raids. Now, when they raid, they pretty much just send some cops after your facility, like at your facility. So you have to go to that facility and defeat them, and it stops the raid. If it doesn't stop the raid and they win, they shut down your business. So you'll have to do another restart mission, like just what I just did a second ago, to set everything up again. And you will again have a full supply level bar if you do. So just some advice there. There we go. I see my supplies are going down a little bit, so I'm going to hit the resupply if I can. Okay, so buy supplies. Right now, just because it went down that little smidge and it says $0, I'm going to say buy, but it's usually, if it's an empty bar, it's going to say $75,000. And again, steal supplies, you'll only get like maybe that much in the supplies, give or take. So I'm going to buy supplies because that's kind of funny. Oh, no, okay, see? Now a whole supply bar is going to cost you $75,000. So we're going to go to the upgrades. And we're going to get, so these 2 are your first most important. If you don't have much money and you can only get the first one, get that first and then get this one. And again, security, I have enough money to buy it, but I'm probably not going to buy it just because it's really not that important. So let's do this. Oh, okay, let's do the expensive one first. So what's changed here? Okay, looks like a little bit more high-techy. Cool. Okay, now we're going to buy the other staff upgrades. And that just makes it so that it can make the most amount of profit. And profit-wise, we're speaking about doubling profit on what it would make without it and without, pretty much. So that's going to be it for this this guide. Just showing you how to start up at MC Business. Like I said, I do actually have 3 now. So just keep an eye on it, and sometimes it can be a lot to handle. One other thing, actually, I'm going to tell you real quick. So I just disbanded my motorcycle gang. I'm also going to just quickly call my car. So your interaction menu is very important, and so in order to even, so say you buy your motorcycle club and then you log off and then you come back in and you're not, it's prompting you at the computer to start up as a MC president. So what you go to your interaction menu, and then there's Securo Serve and Motorcycle Club. Securo Serve is your motorcycle club, so that'll start your motorcycle club. Okay, so now I'm president. And then as for the CEO stuff, what you do is you disband, right, and then go down to Securo Serve, register as a CEO. So that's how you can do that stuff. Alright, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. There'll be lots more coming up soon. I'm looking at probably doing a casino, the casino mission soon, to get the armored car and to get the security cameras for the casino heist, because you have to do that, but I'll cover that in the video when I do it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Have a good one. Thanks.